Like the protector, the guy who's like fighting a fucking elephant. But like the turtles were running through fucking vehicles and throwing shipping containers around.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to like.
I just don't know, like unless you consciously turn down the turtles like that, I just see that being kind of weird.
But we're moving along.
Do you want to do April as an alien?
You mean like she has
Like her mother?
Oh God, I hope not.
Because I mean, here's the thing: the mutagen has to come from somewhere that they're doing.
Yeah, that's true.
So
they kind of did that in the cartoon. Now that I think about it, so I guess it's not totally out of place.
I mean, like it could work,
but then again,
you really have to.
The cartoon is really good, and the new movie is just kind of man.
You got to bring in like a really good actress to play opposite Megan Fox to kind of make those scenes work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's so weird, but like I feel like they have to explain it where it came from. Why April's father, who you have to keep as a good guy. Like I think he has to be a pillar of
neutrinos.
Yeah, I
mean, neutrinos. Talk about the Krang War, all that good shit, and maybe that's where they get like messages. I don't know, but we should move along before I get too spazzy with the Ninja Turtles.
Alright, just to do a little bit of Fox news. We had a bunch of weird casting stuff for Apocalypse. Olivia Munn is going to be Psylocke. She's pretty, I'll give her that, but like I don't think she's particularly a good actress. I haven't seen The Newsroom. I know a lot of people are like, oh, she's really good in The Newsroom. I haven't seen it. I've seen a few things she was in. I know everybody's like, oh, I thought she was okay in Magic Mike. I thought she was okay. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, she was a fucking star in that. She was serviceable. Granted, I kind of have a feeling that Psylocke is going to be this movie's Blink. You know, those kind of characters that are there. I'm mostly excited to see what her costume looks like. Let's just be fair.
Yeah. I remember on Machinima they were talking about how chances are we're not going to get, like, the One Piece bathing suit costume.
I'm going to call it as something like that, but I think she's going to have a skirt.
Right.
Then again, she did Playboy, and then she wasn't naked in Playboy, which is really weird. So, like, I will not be amazed if she has a literal fucking Wolverine jumpsuit on. Here's the thing that's going to bug me, though, is a little bit of nerd, deep nerd. Psylocke is technically...
Here we go.
Captain Britain's sister, but she transferred her mind into a Japanese assassin, so she speaks with a British accent. Are they going to do it in the movie? It'll bug me if it's not there. I'm just going to be fair. Can she do it? Maybe. I don't know.
And that she doesn't particularly look that age.
I'm old enough where, like, when I think of Olivia Munn, I just think of X-Play, and I didn't think she was particularly good on
You mean Attack of the Show?
Yeah, it was whatever. She was on the fucking video game channel. Like, that's all I really think of when I hear her, and then she's doing movies, and I'm like...
All I can remember is her in that Sailor Moon outfit, waving her cooch.
Oh, yeah.
That was just funny.
Sounds funny.
It was.
But, we'll get confirmed characters. We're getting a Colossus who's going to be a new actor. I can't remember. Like, I can't remember the casting for the other guys. It's not, huge stuff. Obviously, we have Gambit, Channing Tatum. We have Jubilee is announced. It sounds like it could be cool. We're getting Archangel, not Angel. That was one of the big things.
That's cool.
Whether or not we get Angel in the beginning and like immediately he's taken by Apocalypse and turned into Archangel and we get like the 4 riders.
I kind of hope so.
I would say cool, but at the same time, like, we're not invested in any of these characters. Like, unless Wolverine is one of the riders, like, do you really care? Maybe like a Magneto, a Professor. I'd be really butthurt if Mystique is one of them. Like, big thing with Jennifer Lawrence and the actor playing Beast. They both have their contracts run out after this movie, and it looks like neither is going to re-sign. Yeah. So Mystique, I mean, it's sad to see talent go, but It's Mystique. That's kind of her gimmick. You know, you could physically change her character. That's her character. Same thing with Beast. Like, I would literally, at the end of the movie, I would have Beast morph again and do either the cat face that he had for a while or his more, like, updated look where he's kind of more grade 8, kind of look like Gorilla. And you just cast a new actor to wear it. Like, I would stop with the fucking human Beast dumb shittery.
Yeah.
I would cast an unknown that's just happy to be there. Like, somebody who doesn't have to show their face. And let them be Beast. That's what I would do. I think
The new thing looks pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second. Deadpool.
Gonna be rated R.
Yeah, that's the big thing. They shot some scenes. We've kind of seen some stuff from.
Ryan Reynolds got hit by a truck by a car. That was a thing that happened. He's okay though, but he still got hit by a car, and that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, so I don't know. When we get more news about that, we'll talk about it.
Deadpool really can't die. I feel like I'm the only person that's made that joke.
And on to the last bit of stuff. Fantastic Four. I feel like
it looks cool.
The thing is alright. I don't like the fact that he's like not symmetrical. Like, I get the idea behind it. He's a rock monster and like this shoulder's big and he's like grr. It bugged me a little bit. Alright. Everybody's like, oh, the trailers look really cool. And I'm just like, oh. No. It's a whole bunch of scenes of like scenery. And like, oh, the negative zone, man. I'm like, it doesn't look like the fucking negative zone. The negative zone is a big red expanse with a fucking prison inside of it, and there's a nihilist. Not Doctor Doom. God damn it. And then, like, everything with Doctor Doom, there's a reason they haven't shown him. He's gonna look fucking stupid. That is the reason you don't show shit in trailers. You're like, let's kind of slide that shit to the side. I think you'll get, like, one scene where people are gonna lose their mind and be like, oh, look at the Doctor Doom costume. It's gonna be like a shot like this, or like the side of his face looking up. They're not going to show the fact that he's going to shoot fucking lightning again for whatever goddamn reason. It's not going to be him with like no mask on, like a fucked up face typing on a computer, like, like why? Everybody's like, oh, I like this. It's kind of like a 50s take on horror movies and stuff, and it's a monster movie. And I'm like, no. It's cool to have a sub-genre inside your genre. Like, if that's what you want to do, like the dangers of fucking with shit, I guess. That could work, but like you have to ground it somewhere. You can't just be like, well, I want to make this movie about this woman who's really strong and she's gonna fight to become the president. Wonder Woman. She's not an Amazon. I don't really like brunettes, so I'm just gonna make her a blonde. She's gonna have a boyfriend because just, you know, relationship drama, that's better. Let's just make it Tracy Morgan. I think he's funny. You know, she's gonna run against like a chauvinist asshole because, you know, that dynamic will work really good. I think she has to have like a gay best running mate, and like I think that'll be cool. And then like, you know, there's got to be some like baby mama drama, and you know, I think Wonder Woman, it works. It's like, no, that's not Wonder Woman anymore. You're just taking the fucking name and applying it like, oh, well, they kind of look like Wonder Woman, you know. She's got booty shorts on with stars. Like, okay, I guess. But it's like, it's not this. You're like, well, it kind of matches up with this other thing that was kind of like this in an alt universe. Yeah, but nobody read that. Nobody knows that. That's like, well, I'm going to do a Winnie the Pooh book.
Oh, God. Don't you ruin Winnie the Pooh for me.
Yeah, and it's like, well, you know, I don't really want to do like Disney's take on it. I want to do like my own original goddamn take with live animals. And, you know, we're just going to throw a boy in a zoo and you're going to talk to the animals. Fuck it. That's it. Just a boy running around a zoo, talking to animals, they talk back. That's it. John C. Reilly narrates. Give me my money.
I'm making that a thing now.
Yeah, like it's like I'm gonna call you Piglet because you're a piglet.
It's like this, like fucking warthog. It's like Cracking his ass on a rock.
And it's just like survival horror. There's a zombie infection on the outside. It's the boy trapped in a zoo with a bunch of animals that keep him safe from zombies. Winnie the Pooh. Like, no. There's a difference between being like...
Wait.
And a fresh
And the different zombies, he refers to them as like heffalumps and muslims.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I think it's cool. It's a fresh take. Like,
Oh my god, dude.
like, just do the Fantastic Four or don't do the movie. Like, you don't have to tell their origin. Nobody gives a flying fuck about the origin of the Fantastic Four. You could just literally make them superheroes or mutants. Nobody gives a shit. That would be cool. Like, I don't really want to do this stupid space shit. But, you know what we could tell? The Skrulls. You have the rights to the fucking Skrulls. You could do Secret Invasion with literally just the goddamn mutants. Just say, you know what? We're not going to do Fantastic Four, but we're going to use everything around them. We're going to have the goddamn mutants fight Galactus. You have all these cool space characters. You could literally just make a Fantastic Four movie and have them, like, hang out with Wolverine, drink beer. But don't build it up like it's going to be this great big thing. We know what you're doing. You're holding on the rights and hoping Marvel's going to pay you to get them back. That could just be the name of your movie. Give us money, Marvel. ... Fantastic Four. Like, it does not look good to me. It doesn't look like the team. They're in the negative zone, but they're not going to fight a nihilist. That's like, well, let's go to Titan, see what Thanos is up to. Oh, he's not there. Yeah, let's fight a dog.
They gotta fight Cosmo and Howard the Duck.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Duct
just...
taped together. No pun intended.
Let's fight Kang the Conqueror. On top of, like, fucking Ta, the giant ship that Galactus has, but he's not there, because that would be weird.
Duct taped to Howard the Duck.
Yeah. And, like, they're just, like, fucking running around the giant spaceship, dicking around with shit. It's like, no. Like, no. Don't fuck with stupid shit. Like, if you want to tell Doctor Doom the greatest villain in Marvel, period, tell Doctor Doom. You don't even need to do anything with the Fantastic Four. You can literally tell the story from Doctor Doom's perspective as like a tortured villain who's just trying to make the world better in his mind, but it's so twisted up with all of his hate and his influence from a demon that's controlling his mother in hell.
Wasn't there a comic that basically explained that if Doctor Doom controlled the world, it would be a better place?
It's kind of happened, but like there's weirdness to it. So it's like, in his mind, it's much better. It's very Orwellian, I'll say. Like, he's very much a dictator, but generally speaking, everything is better.
Yeah.
Like, if you can look at Latveria, minus a very few writers, Latveria is looked at as a pretty alright place to live. Like, think like utopian Russia, where like you have a very strong leader, very strong laws, but it keeps out like all criminals, everybody has food and water. It's like communism, but like it's very controlled.
Yeah.
So like it works like that. And that's a very interesting story to tell, like, especially right now, like, is giving up our civil liberties the best? Like, you could have the Fantastic Four trying to take down this guy they know who just goes home to his country and rules it. And also, you tell the great story of someone who's so desperate for power, but he has none, versus these four that have amazing powers but don't want them. That is a great dynamic. And on top of that, they're two brilliant people, so you could have great performances. And instead you're like, let's just get like 4 actors that are up and coming, and then like a nerd Doctor Doom, and they're just space and shit. And then, I don't know. I have like this weird feeling it's going to be like very art house and very heavy cinematography and just kind of like a very weird movie. Whether that'll turn out okay and I'll have to eat my words, we'll see. But every time I look at it, I'm just like, ugh. There's nothing good that comes out of a trailer that is literally just scenery. Like car driving, background of some shit, rocky outcrop, fucking beam of light, negative zone, the asses of all these characters. Dun 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 dun. Interstellar. I mean, Fantastic Four. It's like, all right, we'll give it a chance. We'll see it. We'll do the review. I say to anybody who's kind of agreeing with me that's like, oh, fuck this movie. I just ask if you're going to see it and you're going to do your own reviews. Go into the movie unbiased. Do your review unbiased. Everything you do before there, you can say whatever the hell you want. I don't care. I mean, you're not going to hurt anybody, like, unless that is literally your goal. Like, oh, I don't like this actor playing Doctor Doom, I'm going to go fucking shoot him. Like, don't do that. But if you want to be like, you know what? I don't like the woman playing Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot, whatever. You have every right to be like, I don't like her. It's just your opinion. But when you go to see Batman vs. Superman, you gotta let that go and tell your review honestly. And that's just all I hope for you guys. But with that, wrap up this video. It's getting pretty late here. I'm Dave.
I'm Super Judge Funk.
And hopefully we'll see you with the Daredevil review before we come back for Avengers 2. Age of Ultron.